what's up YouTube? It's Youth Music TV. Here to do a album review today. It's been a while since I've given you my thoughts on an album. So today I'll give you a treat and give you my thoughts on an album that isn't even released yet. So today I'm talking about the self-titled album from a Skylit Drive. The album will be released this Friday through Tragic Hero Records. I know a lot of you have probably heard the singles from the album. Those are all great, as well as the rest of the album. I've been privileged to hear the entire thing, and it is great. So I'll get right into it and let you know all about it. Right off the bat, you'll notice that this album has a certain energy that their past releases lacked. The other ones were fast-paced and heavy, I guess, too, but this one is more in-your-face and more aggressive than any of the other ones. They brought a new drummer and guitarist slash screamer to the table, which I guess, well, not I guess, I know brought a lot more energy to this record. Starting out with the first three tracks, Bring Me a War, Selfless, and Falling Apart in a Crowded Room. They all are highly energetic, very catchy. These are, I believe, the three singles. At least first and third track are. You'll notice that Jag maybe seems to be more comfortable with his lyric content and as well as his singing style. He is more mid-range as far as his range goes. He doesn't really try to hit those really high notes that he did in the early work that they did on Wires and the Concept of Oblivion and Adelphia. I've always been a huge fan of the Skylit Drive, but in those first two albums, some of the notes that he hit, maybe it's just me, but they were kind of cringeworthy. But here, there is no cringe at all. He has really developed into a solid vocalist that is just a steady range really the whole time. He hits his highs, but they're not cringeworthy. They're really on point. As far as our new members, guitarist slash vocalist Michael LaBelle. He was previously in a Canadian-based post-hardcore band called Oblivion, or Revere, however you want to pronounce it. And then the drummer, which his name is Brandon Richer, he was formerly in Motionless in White for a short period of time, and then was in The Witch Is Right, or Was Right. But anyway, both of these bring cool elements to this album. The screams from Michael are really on point. He has a much higher range than their previous screamer did. God, what the hell, it's Brian White. But Brian was great as well, but Michael definitely brings a high-pitched scream, and just I don't know, just better. I prefer it. I was really scared to hear the results on this album. I was scared that I wasn't really going to like this band anymore, because I've been a fan for a long time, but they did not disappoint. On to other tracks like Shock My Heart and Risk It All, they both have some of the best guitar riffs in this entire album. They start off with a bang. Both guitarists, as well as Nick Miller, he just sounds like he's gonna break his goddamn guitar in half. And if you've seen what he looks like recently, it's not that hard to believe that he'll snap his guitar in half. Goddamn fucking monster, it's ridiculous. Running in Circles and Oblivion, they kind of take me back, and I kind of reminisce to their earlier work. Jack's vocal melodies in here remind me of like something out of Wires and the Concept of Breathing, especially in Running in Circles. Probably the catchiest chorus out of this entire record, but all the choruses seem to really linger. And Oblivion, just once again solid chorus, and just gets stuck in your head after one listen. All of which, this whole album really is just a whole sing-along with some breakdowns, and you'll actually find yourself wanting to sing along with the screams just as much as the singing, which with this style of music is kind of normal, but this album really brings it out the most. We're 7 tracks in now, but as it goes any further, the next few songs really, I have a hard time. They really don't resonate with me, and nothing really stands out. I've listened to this album a couple times all the way through, and really the first 7 tracks are the ones that really stand out, and the other ones are just kind of there, really. But maybe that's just my opinion, but I guess you'll see when it comes out or when you hear it. Yeah, but other than the last 3 or 4 tracks, it's really a solid album. It kind of let me down towards the end. But overall, I'm going to give this album a 4 out of 5. Just based off I'm glad that Jag kind of now seems more comfortable in his skin as a lead man in a band. He seemed just to, I don't know, try and just highlight himself with high range vocals. Before, now he just is just a solid vocalist, and I'm very proud of how much he's changed his style, and I hope he stays like this. As far as the rest of the band, they're all on point on this record. They not a guitar note or drum beat out of place. I loved every single bit of their creativity they threw into this. They worked very hard. So great job, guys. I hope you guys continue to make music. You guys kind of scared me before this year. I thought you guys were done, honestly. So I'm glad you guys came back, new members, and made it great all over again. Those were all my thoughts on the album. If you agree, let me know in the comments. If you don't agree, hell, even let me know in the comments with something negative. I really don't care. Most of it will happen. It will make me chuckle. I don't care. Hit that like and subscribe. Make sure you stay up to date with everything we release after this. We're going to try and do a lot more album reviews. We've been having some difficulties, so this is the first review we've done in a while. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. We'll see you next time. Peace.